इतना इम्पोर्टेंस है ये 5 का आज। 5 गेम्स, 5 विन्स, बट किंग कोहली misses his 100 by 5 runs. Yes. ओहो! विराट ने लिटरली सारे इंडियन फैन्स को मैथ्स बहुत अच्छी तरीके से सिखा रहे हैं विराट आजकल। आई मीन व्हाट अ विन बट यू हैव टू फील फॉर हिम, यू हैव टू फील फॉर हिम। पूरी कोशिश करी थी हमने विराट ने मतलब वो 100 पहुंचने के लिए एंड इक्वलिंग सचिन तेंदुलकर्स रिकॉर्ड। अनफॉर्चुनेटली एक और 100 वेट करना पड़ेगा, मे बी नेक्स्ट गेम, मे बी द गेम आफ्टर, यू नेवर नो, मे बी इन दिस वर्ल्ड कप, मे बी द फाइनल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड कप, मे बी द सेमीफाइनल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड कप, यू नेवर नो। बट द ओकेजन इज कमिंग, यू कैन फील इट कि विराट का अगला 100 आ रहा है। द वे ही इज बैटिंग यार, क्या ही फॉर्म में है बंदा यार। यू यू कैनॉट गेट हिम आउट, यू कैन ओनली गेट हिम आउट व्हेन द गेम इज फिनिश्ड। तभी आप विराट को आउट कर पाओगे। दैट इज एज सिंपल एज इट गेट्स। आई मीन व्हाट अ विन फॉर टीम इंडिया। कंप्लीट ऑल राउंड परफॉर्मेंस, playing with 7 batters in the World Cup once again. Big decision to be honest, क्योंकि हम लोग यूजुअली 7 बैटर्स के साथ जाते नहीं है। और एक टाइम पे मैच फंस गया था आफ्टर सूर्य कुमार यादव डिसमिसल एंड आफ्टर केएल राहुल डिसमिसल। वो टाइम पे लग रहा था कि या न्यूजीलैंड बोगी टीम वंस अगेन, बट वी हैव फाइनली बीटन न्यूजीलैंड आफ्टर 20 years. सो एवरीवन जो भी स्ट्रीम पे ज्वाइन कर रहा है, लाइक द वीडियो, सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल, हिट द बेल आइकन, ऑल द गुड स्टफ एंड लेट्स गेट स्ट्रेट इनटू इट. Hi Yusuf, hi everyone in the chat. I can see some comments. Whoa ho ho. What a game, what a game, and what a treat for the people in Dharamshala. I mean, जो स्टेडियम में आएंगे उन्होंने प्रॉपर इंडिया की रंचेस देखी, बिकॉज इंडिया हैज नॉट, आई थिंक पाकिस्तान का मैच छोड़ के, आई थिंक वी बैटेड फर्स्ट इन ऑलमोस्ट एवरी गेम. Sorry, we chased something like that. But finally we've seen a run chase for Team India. That is a big thing. And once again, Virat Kohli at the helm of it. Rohit Sharma starting really well alongside Shubman Gill. Good partnership, 70 odd runs. Uske baad there was Shreyas Iyer who looked in good touch. I think पिछले stream में there were a few people who were asking questions around कि क्या Shreyas Iyer को drop कर देना चाहिए. I mean, you don't know. I mean, it's only about one innings जो हम wait करते हैं. आ रही धीरे धीरे, यू कैन फील इट दैट दिस इज द बैटिंग ऑर्डर फॉर टीम इंडिया टू विन द गेम, एंड वो हम स्टिक कर रहे हैं. बट once again, now the question arises, what do we do with the bowling lineup? Mohammad Shami, whenever he gets an opportunity, he picks up wickets. जब भी वो टीम में आते हैं, he is the one to to literally strike in his very first over and give you that breakthrough. So I mean, रोहित शर्मा के पास बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस हैं, एंड how do we solve this mystery of the bowling attack? Because Shami, Bumrah and Siraj, the way we bowled in the last 10 overs, that is brilliant. I mean, New Zealand could have scored at least 50 more runs in my opinion, but that bowling in the end, the Yorkers, the field placements, the catching, everything. Catching, I mean, थोड़ी शुरुआत में हम थोड़ी खराब करी थी, but we made up in the end with Virat Kohli's couple of catches in the end as well. So I think overall a very good performance. And once again, like I say, let's not get carried away with it. Yes, हमने न्यूजीलैंड को हराया है. हमारी बोगी टीम थी, हमने 20 साल से न्यूजीलैंड को वर्ल्ड कप में नहीं हराया. फाइनली वो एक बनी हमारे पीछे से अपने पीठ में से उतर गया है, लाइक पीपल से. But yeah, on to the next one, like I say. But unlucky for Virat. I mean, you expect Kohli to finish it off at the end, because he was calculating really well after, I think, आफ्टर द लास्ट 20 runs. आई थिंक विराट अपना कैलकुलेटर चला लेते दिमाग में कि यार मेरे को इसको यहाँ पे रन बनाने, मेरे को ये बॉल पे 2 रन चाहिए, ये बॉल पे 6 चाहिए, ये बॉल पे 4 चाहिए, वॉट एवर. बट ही डिड नॉट टाइम इट वेल. वो बैट पर आई नहीं, वरना वो बॉल 6 ही जा रही थी. इट इज प्रीटी एविडेंट. एंड आई मीन, इफ यू सी, आई थिंक ग्लेन फिलिप्स ने कैच पकड़ा था, एंड he apologized to the crowd as well. Okay, I'm so sorry, I had to take the catch, but if not, it is as good as 100. I think the 95 is as good as 100. And मेरे हिसाब से one of the best innings Virat has played in the World Cup in his career, because India was in trouble at one point, because हमें भूलना नहीं चाहिए हम खाली 7 batters के साथ जा रहे थे. Next we had a long tail after Jadeja, and when Jadeja came into bat, it was about 80-90 रन और चाहिए थे इंडिया को जीतने के लिए. And वहां से that partnership between Virat Kohli and Ravindra Jadeja, I think really important for Jadeja to come, get in those runs as well. आई थिंक जडेजा एक ऐसे प्लेयर है जिनकी बैटिंग अभी तक हमने देखी नहीं इन द वर्ल्ड कप इन दिस बैटिंग लाइनअप. सो आई थिंक ओवरऑल अ कंप्लीट बैटिंग परफॉर्मेंस, एवरीवन कंट्रीब्यूटिंग बारिंग सूर्य कुमार यादव, who unfortunately got run out, sad run out. I think मिसकम्युनिकेशन हुआ वो टाइम पे, मे बी द नर्व्स ऑफ प्लेइंग हिज फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड कप गेम वॉट एवर, बट गलत फील्डर को आई थिंक टारगेट कर लिया. वेन एवर द बॉल गोज टू मिचेल सैंडनर, जब तक बॉल पास नहीं होती सैंडनर के, यू शुड नॉट रन. And not just Sandler, to be honest, Glenn Phillips, the entire New Zealand side, the way they field on the ground, they literally save runs with their fieldings as well. So I think मेरे हिसाब से unlucky for Surya Kumar Yadav, but we should be strong. But now again, let's start with the bowling first of all. Started really well. 10 overs, I think 30, 35 for two. Good bowling spell by Bumrah and Siraj up front. Shami giving you the big breakthrough in his first over itself. So पहला पावर प्ले प्रॉपरली इंडिया का था. उसके बाद न्यूजीलैंड बीइंग न्यूजीलैंड, कहीं से तो एक हाथ पार्टनरशिप लगती ही है न्यूजीलैंड की. Once again, Rachin Ravindra and Daryl Mitchell. Daryl Mitchell, brilliant 100, World Cup 100 against India, his highest score in the in ODI cricket. I think what an occasion to score 100 in front of a jam-packed crowd, that too in the hills of the Himalayas. So I think apart from that, I think Rachin Ravindra very well supported. I think मैं धीरे धीरे बहुत बड़ा fan बनते जा रहा हूँ the way Rachin Ravindra bats. I think he's so elegant, on the eye. Just to see him, hit those cover drives, those straight drives, and the way he plays, I mean, he has all the shots in the book. He's not a very unorthodox player. वो कोई आड़े टेढ़े shots ज़्यादा मारते नहीं, the scoop or the reverse sweep or nothing like that much. He's a proper top order batsman, and I think New Zealand have found a gem in their batting order, because इसके पहले वर्ल्ड कप के पहले Rachin Ravindra was batting down the order for New Zealand in most of the formats, and I think this could be a start of something big for this young kid, because let's not forget it. This bowling attack is probably the best bowling attack in the tournament, hands down. I think Bumrah, Siraj, and Shami as your new ball bowlers. Jadeja, who is really good, who's been really good in this tournament, and Kuldeep Yadav, who was a bit expensive today. I think against this bowling attack, or ye pitch pe jahan pe, I think pitch was a bit tricky to bat on, and the way these Daryl Mitchell and Rachin Ravindra played in the middle overs, brilliant partnership. I think 150 रन के आसपास की पार्टनरशिप कुछ तो बनी थी, and all credit to them. The intent they showed at the right time, hitting Kuldeep Yadav for sixes at the right time, putting him under pressure, because उन्हें पता था कि एक bowler को हमें target करना होगा, and the pacers are not to be targeted for Team India. So I think they picked up Kuldeep Yadav very very early. But other than that, we did really well. We came back really well. I think last there were 204 for 3 or something, and then they lost the last 7 odd wickets for like 60 odd runs or something. So in the end, we did really well to crawl back in. मेरे को लग रहा था एक टाइम पे शायद न्यूजीलैंड 300 क्रॉस कर जाएगी, but restricting them to 275 was a really really good effort by the bowlers. And उसके बाद chasing the score down under lights, I think under the lights the pitch got even better to bat on. मेरे हिसाब से I think this pitch is one जहाँ पे हमने डिफरेंट चीजें देखी हैं. Big scores being defended. I think Netherlands defended a score of 240 here against South Africa, जिन्होंने श्रीलंका जिन्होंने इंग्लैंड के सामने 400 मार दिए. So I think anything can happen on this ground in Dharamshala. So I think overall a perfect win for Team India. And why it is important, because it is New Zealand. I think one of the major concerns is कि हम न्यूजीलैंड के सामने कैसा परफॉर्म करते हैं. I think in the 2019 group stages the game was washed out. I think बारिश आ गई थी वो गेम में, इसलिए हमने न्यूजीलैंड को खेला नहीं वो टाइम पे. But other than that, I think it was a very very big performance for Virat Kohli and for Team India. जैसे यहाँ पे सलाउद्दीन अंसारी साहब कह रहे हैं कि विराट कोहली, yes, I think नाम ही काफी है यार कोहली का, to be honest. And but it's not just about Virat Kohli, to be honest. I think it was a complete team effort. You see every batsman chipping in. We saw Rohit Sharma scoring really quick, Shubman Gill supporting him really well, Virat Kohli, hitting 95, brilliant 95, supported by Shreyas Iyer. After that, KL Rahul with a quick 25-30 or something, and Jadeja finishing the game really well for Team India. So I think overall a proper team performance, like I said. And yeah, it's no time to relax. I mean we can relax because हमारे पास एक हफ्ता है before we play the next game. I think we play the next game on Sunday, if I'm not wrong, like next Sunday or next Saturday, whatever. तो आई थिंक अभी अच्छा खासा रेस्ट का टाइम है. मे बी हार्दिक पांड्या इज बैक फॉर द नेक्स्ट गेम, बट वही क्वेश्चन आता है कि अगर हार्दिक खेल गया भाई, तो हम किसको निकालेंगे टीम से बाहर. यू कैन नॉट ड्रॉप शामी नाउ. आई मीन if you have to drop Shami, I think Shami is the most unluckiest guy in I think on this planet, to be honest. If Shami has to sit out the next game, maybe you might think of dropping Mohammad Siraj, but I don't know. I think maybe find something, as a combination ki jahan pe you fill all the three bowlers in the 11. Yeah, I mean, Shami, Bumrah and Siraj, that is a very lethal bowling pair, fast bowling trio, to be honest. And इस एक ही तरीका है जहां पे हम हार्दिक पांड्या को इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं एंड स्टिल प्ले मोहम्मद शामी इन द टीम, एंड दैट इज इफ वी प्ले केएल राहुल एट नंबर 4 एंड वी ड्रॉप श्रेयस अय्यर एट नंबर 4. आई थिंक दैट इज द ओनली वे इट कुड हैपन. उसके अलावा मुझे लग नहीं रहा कि इट इज पॉसिबल टू प्ले ऑल द थ्री फास्ट बॉलर्स एंड हार्दिक पांड्या इन द सेम 11. But yeah, I think वो टाइम ही बताएगा how fit he is he fit enough to bowl, because Hardik Pandya, if he's bowling, he's a different player. And as a proper batsman, I don't think I would prefer Hardik Pandya to still make it into the 11. So I think it's a big opportunity for Mohammad Shami, जिन्होंने उन्हें grab कर लिया दोनों हाथों से, like we say. And yeah, we go again next Sunday, if I'm not wrong. I think, let's see. Yeah, I think Yusuf is saying here India versus England next match on the 29th of October, and we play in Lucknow. You never know. I mean, Shami could be dropped. अगर लखनऊ में मैच हो रहा है, it is going to be a spin friendly track. Maybe Ashwin comes in. You never know. I mean, it's the only good thing is कि we know what a good team will be on that specific pitch on that specific day. I think एक चीज जो हमने bang on bullseye hit करी is picking up the right combination, be it 7 batters, 5 bowlers, be it 8 batters, 6 bowlers, whatever. But right now we have got it them spot on. But yeah, like I said, we are only 5 games into the competition. यहाँ से कंपटीशन अभी बहुत बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता जाएगा, बिकॉज नाउ एवरी टीम इज फाइटिंग फॉर दैट टॉप 4 स्पॉट, क्योंकि हर टीम का अभी डिफिकल्ट फेज शुरू होना है. स्पेशली लाइक इफ यू कंसीडर न्यूजीलैंड, दे स्टिल हैव टू प्ले ऑस्ट्रेलिया, दे स्टिल हैव टू प्ले साउथ अफ्रीका, दे स्टिल हैव टू प्ले पाकिस्तान, एंड दोज आर देयर नेक्स्ट 3 games. एंड I think reverse for the teams I mentioned as well, because Pakistan play New Zealand, Pakistan play Afghanistan tomorrow as well, जिसके ऊपर हम थोड़ी बात करेंगे. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting. And the good thing for Team India is that we haven't lost a game yet. We still have to play, I think, Netherlands and Sri Lanka. I would expect India to win those games. I mean, if not, I mean, I'm not expecting them to lose those games after winning these 5 games. And yeah, I think we should be. I think India should be topping the table really comfortably from now on, because the way England is playing, I mean, they don't look the same England which we have seen in ODI cricket over the past 3-4 years. I don't know what has happened to them. क्योंकि वानखेड़े जैसे पिच पे it is there, उनके लिए bread and butter है वो pitch, and they still managed to lose by such a big margin, and that's the reason they are second from the bottom in the table. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think India, you cannot take these teams lightly. I mean, New Zealand ho gayi. I think now England's coming up. Now South Africa's coming up. I think these two teams out of the remaining 4 games, they will put up a tough fight. And South Africa has done well against India in the 2011 World Cup. Let's not forget that as well. So yeah, hopefully we beat all these teams and go into the semi-finals with a 100% win record. And yeah, and then we take one game at a time from there on as well. So थोड़े comments लेता हूँ. If Australia beat New Zealand, it will be a shock again. Australia ने तेजी पकड़ ली out of nowhere. I think it's good to see for the competition, because Australia is coming up the table, because at one point लग नहीं रहा था कि Australia, maybe they will finish near the top 4, because the way they lost against South Africa. And yeah, I think right now, I think the competition is going to get even more tougher from here on. And the good thing for India is that they still have two bottom place sides to play in Netherlands and Sri Lanka. So let's see what happens. I think in the coming weeks. Other than that, New Zealand will play Australia on Saturday. That should be a good game. South Africa and Pakistan. Yeah, I think South Africa and Pakistan, they still have to play each other in the competition. I don't know where they play. कहाँ खेल रहे कौन से ground पे. Yusuf is saying Mohammad Siraj will come in place of Mohammad Shami. अरे सिराज तो खेलने ही वाले हैं. आई थिंक यू कैनॉट ड्रॉप मोहम्मद सिराज द वे ही इज bowling in the middle overs. He's picking up wickets in the middle overs, which is very important for any fast bowler. So मेरे हिसाब से it's going to be a tough call for Rohit Sharma to take कि कौन सा bowling combination, कौन सा batting combination, कौन सा team combination इंडिया के लिए सबसे बेस्ट होगा going into these games. So Other than that, but it's a good headache to have for Team India. I think अभी तक जो भी टेस्ट दिए गए हैं Team India को, they have passed with 100% record. I think the numbers say it, the players, the performances say it as well. Every player has contributed to a win in this World Cup, is what I feel. So I think it should be easier from here on, because I think England is not the same England, and we still play Netherlands and Sri Lanka, in the remaining games. So other than that, some of the other games which we have coming up, देखते हैं. Pakistan versus Afghanistan in Chennai tomorrow. Very good game. I think proper Afghanistan के लिए pitch बनाई जाएगी चेन्नई में. And this is, do not consider Pakistan as a sure shot favorites, because Afghanistan have beaten England very convincingly, to be honest. That too in Delhi. So and Pakistan are coming from a loss as well against Australia. जो कि I think मेरे हिसाब से उन्हें वो मैच जीतना चाहिए था, because at one point Pakistan was in cruise control of the game, and in the end they started throwing their wickets one after the other. So yes, maybe the scoreboard pressure chasing 367 could have been on their minds, but mere hisab se Pakistan should have won that game against Australia at one point. Yeah, I think this should be a good game, and the table now looks like Pakistan is at number 5 and Afghanistan is rock bottom, but you cannot still rule them out, because Pakistan at number 5, they are on 4 points, and Afghanistan at number 10, they are on 2 points. So there is only one win ka difference between the fourth place team and the 10th place team. So as soon as you win 2 games, you literally climb up like in the top three. And Australia ka literally वैसे ही हुआ. I think Australia were rock bottom in the table. Suddenly they are at the fourth position with a good run rate, with a good win against Pakistan. So yeah, it should get interesting from here on. After that, I think उसके बाद कौन सा game है? Let's see. South Africa versus Bangladesh. I mean, playing in Mumbai, I think South Africa should win that game comfortably. Then we have Australia versus Netherlands in Delhi on the 25th October, Wednesday. Australia should win that. And I mean, if Netherlands have another upset in them, you never know. I mean, Netherlands could be that party, spoilers जो रहते हैं ना कि यार एक और मैच हम बड़ी टीम को हरा देंगे, and they're literally knocked out of the competition. So yeah, I think, but still, I'm backing Australia to win that game against Netherlands. Thursday, the 26th of October, we have England playing Sri Lanka at Bengaluru. High scoring ground, should be a high scoring game as well. But again, it's been a good game. I think Sri Lanka are looking for a win. I think the first win was against Netherlands. And every team has a win, by the way, in this World Cup, जो कि बहुत rare है. The last time we saw that happen was in the 1992 World Cup again. So after good long 30 odd years, we have seen like every team winning at least one game in the World Cup. So yeah, Thursday 26th of October, we see England playing Sri Lanka at Bengaluru. I am backing England to win that game. England I think उनका टूर्नामेंट शायद खत्म हो सकता है जल्दी, because the margin जिससे वो हारे हैं कल अगेंस्ट साउथ अफ्रीका, दैट इज प्रीटी बिग. Until unless वो उतनी बड़ी मार्जिन से कोई मैच जीतते नहीं है, I think it's going to be really difficult for the net run rate, because they are second last from the bottom. After that, Friday को it's a very very big game in my opinion, probably the game of this weekday वाला जो schedule है, it's Pakistan versus South Africa. चेन्नई में मैच होने वाला है. इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बी इजी. द पिच इज स्पिन फ्रेंडली, and if you bat well, you can score runs there as well. So I think that is my favorite game till like Friday. Uske baad Saturday again we have 2 games. The Trans-Tasman rivalry, Australia versus New Zealand at Dharamshala once again. So New Zealand having played a game here, maybe they have it like that experience of the pitch and the outfield. Outfield के बारे में हम I think बात ना करें, धर्मशाला की तो better है, because it's really really bad. I mean, it career ending injuries can happen if the players die on this, especially in the Dharamshala outfield. Saturday again we have Netherlands versus Bangladesh. After that, could be a dead rubber, you never know, uh, the way they play. So and then Sunday again we play India versus England at Lucknow, and I'm backing India to win that, because it's going to be a really really good game in general, and India should be fit and up and running by then with proper rest. So yeah, I think good win again for Team India. I think overall अगर हम score card देखें, player of the match deservedly I think Mohammad Shami को गया है, because he bowled really well, 5 for 54 in 10 overs. The rest of the bowlers supporting really well with economical figures. Bumrah Siraj 10 overs, 1 for 45. Jadeja none for 48, bowled really well. Kuldeep Yadav thode expensive the 74 for from 10 overs, but that's understandable. I think one of the bowlers, they were going to target one of the bowlers, and unfortunately Kuldeep Yadav was the targeted bowler. The table right now looks India top, New Zealand second, South Africa third, Australia fourth, Pakistan fifth, and Bangladesh sixth. But I think right now, maybe let's not have a look at the table. I mean, India for sure would want to look at the table because they're top of the table. But if you see third spot and fourth spot, third spot is the only team, South Africa, with 6 points. Number four, number five, both of them have 4 points, and the rest of the bottom five teams have 2 points each. So I think table is still pretty open, and this is the fun round robin format. में यही एक अच्छी चीज है कि till the end of the tournament you still have a strong chance to make the top four out of the 10 teams, because by the end of the tournament you at least have two or three teams already knocked out, maybe a couple of teams already qualified by then, and you still have maybe one or two teams left to qualify out of four. So if you are in the race by then, I think you should have a good fair chance at the end of the tournament to end of the league stage to make top four. uh, Australia will beat Netherlands, give them shock. I mean, Australia beating Netherlands won't be a shock, Yusuf. I think the reverse will be. Uh, Rock bottom Afghanistan will climb and beat. Oh, I mean, this, should you call it an upset if Pakistan is beaten by Afghanistan? I don't know, man. I mean, Afghanistan looks good. I mean, whenever they play games, they look really good. Let's not forget they scored 250, 270 or something against India as well, even though people are saying below par score tha wo. Yeah, I mean, it should be a good game. I'm expecting a good game, not a one-sided game, to be very honest, and not even like a one-sided Afghanistan win or a one-sided Pakistan win. So we'll see that tomorrow. The game usual time starts at I think 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever. Uh, पिच के ऊपर भी काफी कुछ डिपेंड करेगा because I think Afghanistan, I mean, I think नहीं मतलब I think Afghanistan has better spinners than Pakistan, because Rashid Khan, Mujibur Rahman, they will be licking their lips अगर उन्हें एक spinning track मिल जाती है, and then you won't even mind batting first on that pitch if it is a spinning track. So let's see, but yeah, good win again for Team India. Top of the table, net run rate चिंता करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है आपको अगर आप top of the table हो, but yeah, it is still really really good. South Africa are placed third with the highest net run rate of plus two, 2.2, 2.2, whatever. And yeah, still early days in the tournament, but yeah, it should get interesting from here on. I think we are almost 21 games in the tournament. We still have more 24 games to go. So should be really, really interesting as the tournament progresses. I think this time by next week, we might have at least our, I mean, not at least, like the top two teams could be found out by the end of next week this time. So let's see kya hota hai. Other than that, there's not much to discuss. Again, good team effort by Team India. One of the best innings of Virat Kohli, in my opinion, the way he played. Well supported by Ravindra Jadeja in the end. This was needed. I think Jadeja के लिए बहुत जरूरी था to be amongst the runs. Then unlucky for Surya Kumar Yadav. Unfortunately, वो ball Santner के पास गई थी, and वो तू मैं I think one of them had to. I mean, if it was not Surya Kumar Yadav, then it would have been Virat Kohli for sure who would have run out. So good innings by Shreyas Iyer, 33. I think short ball का थोड़ा problem है Shreyas Iyer को, and that is what the New Zealand players were targeting. Shubman Gill hit it straight to the fielder as well of the short ball. Rohit Sharma unlucky, dodged on his stumps, but everyone scored runs. That is the major important point from this win. And yeah, like Yusuf is saying here, let's say congratulations to Team India. New week starting tomorrow. You never know what the World Cup has in store for you in the coming week, but हम आएंगे जरूर बात करने उसके बारे में. So I'll see you guys in the next stream. Pretty short stream. Not much to talk about. I think big win for India once again. Like I said, because New Zealand is one bogey team जो कि India के लिए रहती है, and we had something special as well. Inclement weather, like this said, उन्होंने the fog stopped the game for a while, but yeah, it was always fun. And Dharamshala, you can expect a bit of fog in the night as well. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next stream with the other games as well. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, all the good stuff, and follow us on all social media platforms, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere you can. And yeah, see you guys. Have a good night.